Yo, what's up people, Tasaran here and welcome back to the world of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King with our ever so awesome hunter. You will notice I'm not currently in Arathi. We're in Taran Mill and this is for good reason. Now as you know, we ding 37, we did the Scarlet Monastery and we were questing in Arathi and everything was lovely. Managed to do the quest into Scarlet Monastery and I handed it in. Now this was a red quest, it gave me a whopping 7,200 XP, which I am so over the moon about. It's really nice. But it also gave us the Sword of Omen. This bad boy, which as you can see I have now put +2 weapon damage on it. You'll notice that it's +3 agility. And the thorn spike that we had in its place was +8, so we've lost 5 agility, and this is not brilliant, but bear with me, I do have a plan. Now Mela Stonehoof in Thunderbluff gave me a quest a while ago, because it's been a while since I was over there, for someone called, or something called Frostmaw. Oh yes, Frostmaw. And this is something that's up in Alterac Mountains. We have an item in the bag, this Kodo skin, which tells us how to go about killing it, and we'll get into that when I actually go into it. But look at what the reward is. A +10 agility head. Now obviously because I'm a jewel crafter, the only headpiece I've got is a jewel crafting one, which is a caster thing, and it's cloth and it's rubbish and it's not really for us. This is 10 agility and 9 spirit. This is awesome, a massive upgrade, and it completely negates the loss of the agility by equipping the Sword of Omen, because I do have now the Gearscore add-on, because it is very much kind of used in late game, so I got it for, you know, my times 7 server purposes. So working on the Gearscore is something I am actually looking at, because Gearscore takes into account everything, not just, you know, the weapon or whatnot. So, you know, it does follow item level, but it also follows other things as well. It's really cool, but this is clearly going to be better, and it meant that I was able to upgrade with the Sword of Omen and keep the progression going, my gear scores going up, and it's just great. And it means we get the additional +4, I think it's +4 stamina, yeah, +4 stamina from the Sword of Omen, which we wouldn't have got, so increased health as well, especially since we're getting into ganking areas. So my plan today is, now we're over here, is to do that. At the same time, to keep it relevant, while we're up there we can also get done the Crushridge Maulers, because in Wrath of the Lich King they're no longer elite, we can actually do them, so we're going to have a word with that. Hecula's Revenge, which is following on from the rod thing that we did the Yetis. I've done 2 of the charges. The Flame of Uzil apparently is somewhere in the same place as where Frostmaw is, so we're going to be able to get that done as well. And infiltration, pick up a missive. If I do, I do. I don't. We'll see how that goes. I will look into it kind of on the way, but I don't really want to go too hard into that one. But this is what we've got so far. This is what our plan is. We're going to get a nice upgrade out of it. So today's episode is going to be working on Frostmaw. Let's do this. But no, before we do that, I had level 25 drinks on me, didn't I? Which are crud. We need level 35s. This is going to really help us out. And I think I'm pretty much cushy for everything else. I've got plenty. Oh, he's got the 25s. Let's get rid of his 25s, because Smegger deserves only the very best, doesn't he really? Although, when was the last time I fed him?
Trust no one.
I don't know. He's not exactly losing weight, is he? So we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's do this. So we're going to bring the map up and have a look. Now I know he's not there. That's for damn sure. But to face Frostmaw, you must entice him with the meat of his favourite prey. Go to the Alterac Mountains in Azeroth and hunt a hulking mountain lion. Kill it and take its carcass to the Crowless Cave, which is where the Flame of Uzel is, a place held sacred by the bestial Wendigo. Place the carcass on the Flame of Uzel, and the scent will bring him on, and then you give him a slap. And you slap him. So that's why that thing is there. So let's go hunting for a carcass. I think I actually picked up a carcass before, didn't I, when I was doing the quest around that Dalaran area, and I said, well, I'm not doing that yet, so I got rid of it so it didn't take up bag space. That we're now doing the quest that was originally for, because now it is ever so doable. But it's not these. Oh no, I mean, it said hulking, didn't it? I'll be amazed if you can drop them off of these. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. Okay. We actually can. So we head on up there. Syndicate missive is here. It's on the way, so we may as well have a cheeky look. I can't remember if this is the one that's a drop or it's the one that's a piece of paper on the table. I genuinely don't remember. And this is the wrong place, isn't it? This is the wrong place. Have a word with him, Smeg. I'm going to keep it calm because I'd rather this episode not get completely ruined. Right, it is a drop, so let's get started. You know, by ruined by ganking and corpse runs. I know they don't know that I'm, you know, doing a video. And the chances are, even if they did, they probably would still start some. Okay, we got 2 there, so bring that up. He's poisoned, so I'll get a men pet going. I've got to be honest, the dispelling thing, there it goes, does seem to be happening less now. Because before, when we first put it on and he was lower level, it was nearly every tick it was just, you know, trying to dispel something. It's not doing it as much now, so what I said before about there's only need to put 1 in there, I am starting to rethink that. As in, it might be a case of it's only worth putting 1 in there to start with, and then come back to it later. I don't know. Because there's so many talents on there that I want to do. I do kind of, you know, take the which one to do first kind of a bit too seriously at times. The Crowless Cave, so we are bloody close. The Syndicate didn't drop. I'll go back to that on the way back through. So I think the best thing to do is start off by clearing a path. Now, I don't know what level Frostmaw is. I'm assuming he's not an elite because it doesn't say group or elite on the quest log, but I don't know what level he is. I know that the Crushridge Maulers that we plan to do are around the 37, 38. We've got someone here. We don't need these. They're crap XP. I'm more than happy for him to tag them. Let him get the XP for them. Okay, it looks like his only concern was charging of the rod. Now I'm going to take a full +8 stamina, +8 spirit buff. Because as I said, I don't know. But we're just going to wait for that. The mana's fine, so we're good to go. Back to thing. So let's do the charging of the rod first, so we know that that's done. Sweet. And now we'll put the carcass on. Requires the flame of... That's literally it there. Level 37. He's not elite. Piece of piss is what he is. That is awesome. Now, unfortunately, we've got to go all the way back to Thunderbluff to hand that in. But it's going to give us a massive, massive upgrade. So well worth the journey. But we're not finished. We still want those Crushridge Maulers. Now that Crown of Will is a chain. So it's going to kind of open the door. Now where is Undercity? Did you need to do the because I think he's slightly lower level. He's 34, so for Nick to do it now would be great for him. Pretty much. Kind of makes sense. I know he was up here earlier. If not, then no worries. We'll just crack on and kill everything. But I've actually got a guildie that's come back, so I'm going to try and help him as much as possible. I know like a couple of you have like sort of like whispered me, and I've had to say, look, really sorry, but the guild's kind of died, so you won't get much really out of it. Which is a bit of a shame, but of course it's not going to get any bigger if we stay like that. So if you do want to come and basically create the Cabal again, and sort of help build it, then by all means come on over and we'll try and create the guild. Now Nick is a druid, mostly tanks, and is really good at it. He's actually a tank that watches the mana bar. You know, I mean, when I'm playing a healer, I love healing Nick. Sometimes he watches my mana bar better than I do. True story, that. True story. Still really slim pickings on mining nodes. I mean, the other reason why I came up here is because I've mentioned about I'm not that bothered about the jewel crafting, but the mining I'm still doing. And Up here is usually bang tidy for both iron and mithril. Sometimes. Oh, cool. I'm not sure. Is the bit I'm on? Sorry, people, bear with me. Crown of Will. Nice. Although I spelled that completely wrong. Awesome. Right. I'll do a cut here, get us to the entrance, and we'll wait for Nick to come over. And might have him in Discord for doing the quest. So I will see you in a sec. So I'll leave the growl on Smegger then, is what you're saying?
Yeah, for now we can do that. It's easier for me to jump out as I heal if needed.
Yeah.
Stole me from miles away.
Yeah. You might want to fully utilise your stealth. Oh, I love this rapier. It looks so good. It's like there's like a purple trail. So that's rubbish for me. Yeah, there's like a purple trail, so when I'm swinging it, I've got to admit I've done a little bit more melee since I've had this sword on. I quite like it. Oh, come back. We're going for that one. Get in there, what are you waiting for? I had him on manual for some reason. We're breezing through these.
Yeah.
Well, this, you know, it was an elite quest, wasn't it? Classic.
I don't know if this part was, but
I thought the Maulers
yeah.
were elite, weren't they?
Yeah, they might have been. Yeah, the ones outside weren't, but these ones were. I think.
Oh, iron deposit. I need that in my life. Well, while I've been up here waiting for you, I haven't seen any nodes. Usually this is really good for iron and mithril, but someone must have already farmed it. So 2 more, is it? Because I think I killed one before you got here.
So you're done.
I'm done, yeah.
Yeah, I need one more.
One more. Chances are one outside's probably respawned. In the corner, unless you've got one.
There is one down here, but
I mean, we've got to come that deep in next time, don't we?
I think they usually respawn but by that time.
Yeah.
It's quite fast on here compared to Classic.
Yeah. .44 druid.
Yeah, a skull for me.
What's your hearthstone?
Hammerfall.
Right. Awesome. That was really quick. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick.
Well, we can see how far we can go. It's like 5
Yeah.
or 6 quests
Yeah.
through the chain, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Why am I running that much faster than you? Or is it just that you're a Kodo?
Didn't you have... I just watched your video. Didn't you have a talent that increases both mount and...
When you're right, you're right. I've got pathfinding. That's right.
Because this mount
It's-
itself doesn't matter.
What would you
It's, to be honest, it's to say it's been a couple of weeks since I've actually been on here. Right, yeah, now we've got to kill the 3 named ones.
wear the living?
Piece of piss. Are you able to pick up the second bit, the next bit?
Yeah. Targ, Makrik and Lamas.
That's it, wicked. So, as long as you can pick them up, we can do them. I need this ore. I mean, it's grey, but it sells. 8! Fucking hell. That's not a bad pull. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just... my hard drive was full, so I'm just moving something.
Okay.
And for some reason windowed mode doesn't work on my computer, so it's like this.
Oh,
If
right.
I'm in the game, I can't move my mouse to the other screens at all. I need to like exit game.
Oh, right. I'm in windowed mode.
Yeah, I don't know, it's probably something with the gamma or screen or something, but every time I try and click window mode, everything is black.
Oh, no. Yeah, because yeah, your cursor's locked to the screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, putting it into windowed mode so I could do that took a bit of getting used to, because the cursor did keep going off the screen and I didn't want it to.
Well, I'm used to it because it works perfectly on like Classic and BFA.
Oh, right, just on here.
Yeah, it's something with this private server that doesn't want to go into window mode.
I'm not sure. I'll have a look at my settings when we're, you know, done. And see if there's anything on there that's different. What sort of XP are you getting for these?
didn't look. I don't have XP on my chat box thing, so I can't look afterwards.
Yeah, Yulo was the same. He doesn't have that. I've always had the XP gain on the chat box. I can't play without it.
Thinks it it clogs up the chat.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, isn't it? When you can't see people trolling in Baron's chat, all you can see is just a stream of experience. I think it's much nicer.
Usually by then I swap into my guild, I call it guild chat window, where I only have like guild chat, party chat,
Yeah.
whispers.
Yeah, I've got one of those. You have to at times. Because if you go AFK and someone whispers you, sometimes it's a right nutsack to try and find it.
Yeah. So therefore in Classic I also have like a whisper one for my recordings. So that if somebody like came on my like real ID friends list or whisper me from that, it's in a slot. So I know when to edit it out if I need to.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't like give away my friend's real ID in the videos.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But it's also good to
God.
keep just normal whispers there as well, because back in the day on Classic, the guild chat itself could make whispers disappear sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially when we had like everybody on.
Yeah. Okay, one is a bit to the left and a bit to the right.
Yeah, and the other one's in that centre town hall chapel thing.
You should go to one side and then
And then the other,
go
yeah.
from one side to the other.
Yeah, cool. Isn't there a patrolling one along this stretch of road? Not part of this quest, I mean, but a reasonably toughish caster type. I don't know, can't remember. Let's clear this bitch. Have you managed to catch how much XP you're getting for these? These level 39.
Around 100. A bit over 100.
No rested.
Yeah.
Right.
There, Grelborg the Miser. That's the patrol you were talking about. You got
Yes.
2 on you already.
Oh,
You got 3.
bollocks.
Retreat, I think, or is...
Oh, shit.
Well, you and me, Tess.
Fucking right. This one's level 41.
Yeah,
Bloody
and,
hell.
39 and 38.
A 39 elite.
Yeah, and a 38 normal one as well.
I knew there was something that patrolled along here.
I was like, it's coming straight for us, and you went into the building, and then a third one pulled down, like, Tess,
Yeah,
no!
my camera was angled at the building. He was out of sight. I didn't see him. That was great. Fair play, Smegger. Tanked it like a bitch. Let's go do Scarlet Cathedral. Easy. Just the two of us. We'll just kill everything. Yeah, these ain't as tough as they used to be, are they?
Nope.
Well, that's crazy talk. I am going for this iron that's up here again, though. It's a must. Please give me a mining point. Bitch. How the fuck did that happen? Oh no. Smega's swipe, innit? Yeah. Have it. Piece of piss. How close are you to 35 now?
I'm at 71% now.
Yeah, it's... should go well, especially after the next part. Oh, nice. Now that's a pull.
Follow the big targets. I'm not that hard to miss.
Yeah, they proper wanted a bit of you then. You pulled all of them.
$22 up here.
Might be trying his luck with the Syndicate missive. Or just being mad.
I've always found Hillsbrad to be a bit confusing that, because it's like 22 to 25 and then it's, at least in Classic, a big gap to like 30.
Yeah.
What is it?
But in Classic it's such a pain in the arse. Haven't come across much ganking so far. Touched the old wood in Hillsbrad.
Yeah,
But the Veil is fucked. Just
I've gotten like 3 times I got killed,
in Hillsbrad.
I think. Yeah. First time I was along the farm and I saw like a rogue stealthing and I was like, okay, go into the house, kill the farmer. I kill the farmer, bam, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And then it was, I did the Naga Murloc thing by the coast, and it was actually when I was traveling back, a druid jumped me from stealth.
Yeah. There was...
And then earlier today I was by the Tasaran crater, and technically he was 37, so he was like orange to me, but me being down to a 3rd health and still fighting a mob, and an orange player attacks me, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. I mean, to be
If
honest...
something would attack now at decent similar level, then I wouldn't call it a gank, but...
Well, I mean, to be fair, how often is World PvP fair. I mean, there's always one side's got a massive advantage in some way over the other side.
Not always. I'm following, like, you and another YouTuber called Soka are the ones I'm following for WoW content.
Yeah.
And when he's doing a Shaman Let's Play on Classic right now, he actually have had quite a few fair fights.
Really?
In my opinion, because he was like the Salt Lake Flat, whatever it's called, in Thousand Needles.
Yeah.
It was like he and a similar level player saw each other from a distance. He tried to run away, saw that the player was following him, and he was like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
It was like a completely even start. Then the other player like ran away and ran into another alliance, and then like, okay, now it's 2-on-1, but it was a fair start. At least.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the kind of world PvP I like, but I'm still really
If it was like that, I mean you've mentioned now like one time. If you like figure out the ratio between that and how many times are unfair, massively disadvantaged, you know, it'll be like billions to one, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah, but we talked about it before, like, they should have, like, dishonorable kills for out-leveled
Yes.
kills, or, like you mentioned in the video I watched, that you can't be in PvP in a too low level zone for you.
Yeah. Did you like that?
You
Do
can't
you like that idea?
Like,
If you just
maybe not
couldn't...
the greatest, but it's still a good idea rather than the ganking.
Yeah. But just make it so you just can't flag in low level zones.
Yeah.
I think that...
Or at least, like, players that are too low level aren't flagged for you. Like, if two 80s run into each other in... It doesn't matter if it's Hillsbrad.
Yeah.
They can still fight.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't affect, like, back in Classic when they had the big Terra Mill versus South Shore Wars, like, okay, yeah, the 60s can fight each other, but it shouldn't affect the level 20s to 30s leveling.
Or, how about this one? Right? Kind of similar to what you're saying, but you have to complete a zone before you can flag PvP in it. So you're going to be like at the higher end of the level spectrum for that zone anyway.
Yeah.
But actually earn the right to be able to world PvP somewhere. And then those that don't want to just don't do it.
Yeah, there are many systems that, like, I've always said, like, Blizzard should always have had a better, like, report system.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Grieving system, but it's also, like, it takes manpower and they don't want to pay for it, so it's a big wish that will probably never come true, but...
That's the trouble.
Opinion,
any automated kind of system can be abused and can become like severely unfair. Yeah, you need, for that to work, you need manpower, you need someone actually looking at each case.
Yeah, because I've been thinking of in like BFA when it's like cross-realm and you can change the name of the character and things like that really fast, and that it shouldn't be on like reports. In my opinion, like if you get like a good system that works with reporting and stuff like that, like it would mark you with like a color, like your name would show up in yellow if you like got reported once or something minor.
Yeah.
But if reports keep coming in, you get like orange and then red. And that wouldn't be just on that character. It would be on all characters on all your accounts so people can see you're a douchebag. you're
Yes.
not the person. they
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
that
take.
would work. Like yeah, like everyone has a player rating, a bit like your rating on eBay sort of thing.
Yeah. So that would, but yeah, it would, as I said, require manpower or some really good automated system that shows that, okay, these 3 people are always in a group and they are always reporting the other members of the group. Okay, those reports maybe aren't as true
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Ooh.
But things like that, so as I said, on retail where it's really, sorry about that, where it's really like, you don't know people by their name because anyone can have like a max level character.
Yeah.
7. On Classic it is like, okay, yeah, you're known as Nickose, you're known as Tasaran because you probably don't have that many characters.
Yeah.
But on the other, like, on BFA, it would be account wide and not just
Nothing else in
because
there.
then ninjas couldn't. Back in the day when ninjas was a thing, they couldn't go on a low level character and be like clean slate. They would still be marked.
Yeah. They're back outside and I need to heal and shit. Or not. Let's do this. Wow, how many?
3. Oh, 4. 5. Oh my god, the elite spawned inside here.
That's fucking thingy.
And then we pulled one more.
Yeah, Greebog, the miser, the elite.
Yeah, but it was 3 Crushridge, whatever, from the beginning. Now there are 5 of them. We pulled extra along the way.
Oh, terrific. Wow, dropped him like he weren't even there. He's an elite, is he?
Yeah, Grillbog is elite.
And I was in Viper for all. That was insane. We are unstoppable. I mean, we literally just made that our own. That
And
was...
I'm 34 and they are like 40, 41.
Yeah. Your healing really helps.
Yeah, like I realized, because I realized on the other server, on Frostmaw, that my healing on your 80 actually did some difference.
Yeah.
Despite me being low level.
Yeah, it does. It's weird. Really helps. I mean, am I not remembering this quest right? I thought you had to. I thought there was a quest where you had to kill like 10 of these warmongers.
Yeah, I remember too. Like I helped Spire with it on another quest.
Because that kind of feels like we've done it. So how close are you now to 35?
88.
Oh. It feels a lot different after being on the Times 7 server, doesn't it? It's like being on Classic.
Oh, you got some. I was like, why is Smeggering coming still?
Yeah. Someone tried to take us from behind.
Actually friendly.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, yeah, there are still gankers, and they are in specific places, like the Vale, Hellfire Peninsula. That's fucking awful, the peninsula. You know, in places like that. But in other places, I find there's so many that just walk on by. I find now. We might have to just get involved here. Right, you can have some of that. No, don't shoot him, pleb. I thought it stopped auto attack when you throw someone. Get off me. Nice. This is glorious. And I have got rested bonus, because I've not been on like 2 weeks, so it's been quite productive. It was those frost bolts that did that though. It just slowed me down. Get off me.
This time you're the one pulling him.
Yeah.
Make
Make your mind up, lads. Oh shit.
I have tried before.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Druid, like even if you get dazed, you can just pop travel form and hope for a getaway most times. But it's a bit weird, because if you're strifing you should never be dazed, but I seem to get dazed a lot. So it's something weird about the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, these servers aren't perfect, but they are Wrath of the Lich King, so it's, yeah, that's good enough for me. So it's not just nostalgia. Now I've played it again, it's like, yeah, now I proper love Wrath.
Yeah, as I said, I think like, in my opinion, Classic is a bit too slow, but BFA is too fast. I feel like BC, if I try that, and Wrath are like, when it's a perfect balance between actually action and you're having fun in that regard, and MMORPG,
Yeah.
and the fun in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've loved it on here. And the DK, it's the DK. You can't go wrong with the DK. New neck. Deliver the crown to the Undercity. Fair enough.
Yeah. And I got my ding from that handing.
You did! Yes, grats.
Thank you.
I haven't got all day.
I don't know how much of a difference that ding will make to which dungeons we can get in, but...
The only thing is that it adds to higher level dungeons that is a bit more complicated for me to tank, but because Cathedral and Alderman 35 is the lowest.
Alderman would be interesting. I've not actually done that yet for a while on any of like the recent characters that I've done. So I wouldn't mind doing Alderman. It's quite good as well, you know, you got the quests on the inside, didn't you, that you pick up at the end, the platinum discs and that, and
Yeah.
it's not bad. Garrett's family treasure, I think I've got the quest.
Reclaimed treasure, yeah, you have it.
Yes, it's proper red.
Yeah. But you can queue us up if you want to.
I literally don't see why not. See what happens. You never know.
Yeah, because It's 2 out of 6. I'm a bit worried about tanking, but the other 4 I can tank really easy. And I just went into race 4 and downs earlier today, so I actually know what to do in there.
Awesome. That'll help.
But I had a smegging tank that it was an escort quest that you first have to talk to the guy, hand in a quest, and then you start the escort quest. Of course, one person just bing, 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 and
fucking
people aren't on the escort part.
Yeah.
2 of us was
and
like,
then
you ask before you start an escort quest if everybody's ready for it.
Yeah, and then they expect you to help them, even though it's only them doing it. And it's like, well, no, what's the point? We might as well crack on, don't we? It don't affect us if he goes off and dies. But no, you want all of us to stay just so you can do the quest that you selfishly started without anyone else being ready. Yeah, I hate that quest. Not keen on the dungeon. So where we got to hand this in? Oh, Royal...
Over by Sylvanas. All the way back.
Yeah. Bloody. Had to be Undercity, didn't it? Of all the places, it had to be the fucking Undercity. Is this neck piece an upgrade for you?
No.
It's not.
I have a better blue from the random rewards.
Right, yeah.
What will you require?
Yeah, mine's of the bandit, so it's not an upgrade, but 5k, that gives me 38.
Nice. Great.
Yeah, we're going Frenzy with the talent point. And what else have I had? Right, Hecula's Revenge. I need to hand that rod in South Shore. That's going to be a fucking giggle. Then back to Thunderbluff. Right, I'm going to see if I can make my way to Thunderbluff while we're waiting in the queue.
For what quest did you say?
Oh, Frostmaw. I've got to go back to Stonehoof. Mela Stonehoof in Thunderbluff.
Okay.
So yeah, long trek for me if I can find my way out of this bloody room. Okay, so I've just left Nick for a sec. We're still in the party. We were trying to do Scarlet Monastery, but we lost the healer and it's just gone to shit, so I haven't bothered showing it. But I am now in Thunderbluff and we can now hand in the Frostmaw quest. So we're going to be getting plus 10 agility after losing so much from losing Thorn Spike, so that is absolutely fantastic. Let's put that bad boy on. Can't really tell what it looks like. Yeah, it does come down on the sides, but obviously I've got the weird Sephiroth hair thing going, so can't really see. So that's cool. That's wicked. We've now... That's going to boost our damage right up. He has got another quest for Deadmire. That's Dustswallow Marsh. 4k, I'm not sure. I'm going to be going there anyway when I'm getting ready for Zul'Farrak, so there's no harm in picking it up. And then as I'm passing through, give him a slap. So we will keep hold of that. But that is all the time I've got for this one. So I'm going to call it there. I'm going to carry on with Nick and hopefully we can get a dungeon run going and then possibly record it. At the moment it doesn't look like it's going to happen because there's just no healers on, unfortunately. Something's happened. Well, that's just some bullshit right there, isn't it? We've got ourselves a healer. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments and I'll see you all in the next one.